welcome back to another vlog, or if you're new, welcome to the vlog. It is about 6:30. I've been home for an hour, just been hanging out with the cats and watching the Padre game. Ryan should be home any minute because he got off work at 6. I don't really know what the plan is for tonight. We're probably just gonna hang out and relax because, as per usual, it was a Monday and it was pretty busy for me. Not the busiest Monday that I've ever had, but obviously I just had a lot to do and catch up on after the weekend. I think while I'm waiting for Ryan to get home, even though I don't have much time, I think I'm gonna get all the clips from last week onto my computer so I can maybe do a little bit of editing tonight. Usually on Mondays I don't edit and I kind of just like hang out and watch YouTube or streams on my computer, so we'll see what we end up doing tonight, but it's just gonna be a chill evening. Sorry for no office clips today. Obviously, with it being a Monday, I'm just, kind of busy. And there were a couple times where I meant to set up my phone and I just forgot, or it just got sidetracked and ended up working on other things and I just didn't do it. So one of these days I'll have a camera and it'll be a little bit easier for me to hopefully film office clips and maybe even like different kind of office clips. But for now, if I don't get any, again, I'm not like too worried about it. Plus it's the same thing every day. So anyways, before I hop on too long, I'm just going to end this clip and start putting things on my computer so I can maybe do a little bit of editing tonight or just get ready to do it tomorrow. So before we continue on with our week, if you could subscribe if you haven't already done so, I'd really appreciate it, and like the vlog if you enjoy it. And let's just get our week going. It is 6:15 and I've been home since like 5:30, so about 45 minutes, and I have just been hanging out with the cats and just relaxing for a little bit. But I think I'm gonna get on the computer and maybe start doing a little bit of editing before Ryan gets home. He's on his way home from work, but he's probably not gonna be home for another like half an hour, so I don't really know what the plan is for dinner tonight, so I don't know what we're gonna be doing. But we obviously went and got Mexican food last night for dinner, so we're probably gonna eat something here. What that is, I don't know. We'll figure it out when Ryan gets home. She obviously has a lot of energy right now. Also, it's about time for us to give them wet food for dinner. We usually do that when we get home from work. So once Ryan gets home, we will do that. But for now, we're just gonna hang out and she can wait another like half hour or so. I'm going to get on my computer and start doing some editing and hang out with this girl if she lets me. So I will catch you later. Wednesday. It is about 9:45 and I am getting ready to go to bed. Sorry this is the first talking clip of the day, but I figured we could have a little chat while I do my skincare and get ready for bed. I am going to be going in with my Pixi Glow Tonic toner right now. I've already washed my face, obviously. If you've been watching the vlogs for a while, then you know that a couple months back I was using this, but I was having some reaction to, I think it was a different product that I was using around my like mouth area, and so I stopped using this, but that went away, and so I've been using this again just like 3 nights a week instead of every night. Today was just a pretty typical day in the office, just a lot of invoices and just finishing things up that I wasn't able to finish yesterday. I really try not to stay late and work overtime if I don't have to. I try to keep my overtime to like the beginning of the month when it is accounting close, just because obviously we have deadlines to meet. I'm still using this Dr. Jart Ceramidin Skin Barrier Moisturizing Eye Cream that I bought a couple months back from Sephora. I do like it. I was using one from, I believe, Bioma before this. I talked about it in my last like empties video, which I will link above if you're interested in watching it. But I am liking this. I wish it had a pump. As I said in that video, I prefer pumps on my products, but this is a cream and that other one was a gel, and I'm learning I prefer eye creams. This I am almost out of, but you really only need to use the tiniest amount, so I've had this for a couple months. I'm probably going to need to buy a new eye cream in the next couple weeks, but for now I'm still using this. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to repurchase this or if I'm going to purchase something else. We'll see. I'm not like super picky when it comes to eye creams. I know I'm still like younger, so I don't really have like wrinkles, and I also don't really have super bad like dark circles or bags under my eyes. And now I'm gonna go in with my Bubble Slam Dunk Hydrating Moisturizer. This I have been really enjoying. I was using the Bioma moisturizing cream, but I decided to just try that out, and it's really nice. I do like it, I think, a little bit more than the Bioma moisturizer for nighttime, at least, because it's a little bit thicker, and I prefer a thicker moisturizer at night when I'm getting ready to go to bed, because I'm not putting anything over top of my moisturizer before I lay down typically. I think that's not really a moisturizer I would use in the morning if I was going to put on moisturizer before my sunscreen or before makeup or anything like that. But it's really nice for in the evenings before I'm going to sleep. So I have been really enjoying that. I might repurchase it. Maybe I'll try something else. Who knows? But yeah, typical day in the office. I came home and Ryan and I went on a walk. And as you saw, we did waffles for dinner. So we've just been kind of hanging out. Since it is almost 10 o'clock, I'm going to get in bed and do a little bit of reading before I fall asleep. I don't know what it is, but I can't get myself to get up in the mornings the last couple weeks, so I would really like to fall asleep sooner than later, because then maybe I can actually get out of bed on time and not be rushing in the morning, because the last few days I've been rushing in the morning and literally pulling into work at like 8 o'clock. This morning it was 8:05 when I parked, so I need to try to be a little bit better about getting to sleep earlier. So I'm gonna lay down and read a little bit of Babel, still working on it. I don't even think I'm like 60% of the way through yet. My Libby hold on the audiobook is going to be over soon, but I'm just gonna listen to it on Spotify if I decide to listen on my drive. Anyways, I'm gonna do a little reading and fall asleep, and hopefully tomorrow we have an earlier jogging clip than we did today. Happy Thursday. It is 5:30 and I just got home. I have just been so busy at work lately. I just don't really have time to set up my phone and get even just a 30-second clip, as I've said in previous vlogs. So I'm sorry about that, but you're not missing much as per usual. So it was just another day with a lot of invoices and just getting ready for the end of the month and AR close, which is next Friday. So busy day. We are home now, and I'm going to head upstairs and get with Ryan and figure out what the plan is for tonight. I do want to do some editing tonight just because I didn't do any last night, and as I said yesterday, I have already done a little bit. I did a little bit Tuesday night, but I would like to get a little more done. I would like to maybe enjoy my weekend a little bit, and I kind of want to go do a little bit more than just like grocery shop. We'll see, but I'm going to go head upstairs, get with Ryan and the cats, figure out what we're going to do for dinner. I'm thinking we should probably do leftovers because we have quite a bit of leftovers in the fridge. I only ate 2 slices of my pizza when we had pizza Tuesday night, so I have basically a whole pizza to eat. We'll figure it out, but I'm going to do that, and we will just see where the rest of the evening takes us. Friday. It is 7:45. I've been home for a couple hours. I've just been hanging out with Ryan, and we've just been relaxing and just chatting and kind of catching up on our day. I am about to hop in the shower. Ryan is cooking some chicken, doing some meal prep, but he's not super hungry, so I'm on my own for dinner, and I think I'm gonna have my leftover pizza. Again, sorry for no office clips today. It's just been one of those weeks, and I've been so very busy, and I think next week is gonna be more of the same, so just a heads up for that. But I was able to leave work on time, as much as I feel like I needed to stay later and do more things. I also just wanted to get my weekend started because it's Friday, so I didn't want to stay late, which is why we still left on time. But I'm gonna hop in the shower and just get ready for this evening and start relaxing and enjoying my weekend, heat up my pizza, and get on the computer and do a little bit of editing. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll catch you later. Happy Saturday. It is 9:45 and I've been up for like an hour or so now. Ryan went into work early this morning, and I would have loved to like get up at like 7:30 when he left, but that did not happen because I fell asleep too late last night, which is pretty typical for a Friday night. So I have been up since about like 8:45ish, and I'm just sitting at my computer gonna do a little bit of editing and drink my Alani Nu before I go on a walk. It's gonna be a shorter walk because even though I did some editing Thursday night and last night, I do still have some to do, obviously. So I don't want to cut into my editing time too much, but I do want to get outside, get some fresh air and some movement in. I think also that I'm going to wait to go to the grocery store until Ryan gets home. I think we're gonna go together because he's gonna be home early. I do kind of want to go to Trader Joe's though, so I do think that after I go on a walk, I'm gonna shower and then probably go to Trader Joe's just to grab a couple things, switch up my lunches and stuff like that. So I'll take you along for that obviously as well. So before I start yapping, because I always do, I'm gonna just drink this and get some editing in, and then we're gonna go on a walk, and then we'll just see where the rest of the day takes us. Just got to Trader Joe's. It's a little after 2, and honestly I was kind of wanting to get here a little bit earlier, but it's fine. I'm gonna just run in and, like I said, grab a couple things for me to have for lunches over the next like week, just to kind of switch it up a little bit and not be doing the same thing that I do every week pretty much. But we'll see. Trader Joe's is kind of like Target for me, where it just tells me what I need. So who knows, we might grab a couple extra things. I do want to look at maybe getting some snacks as well. So we'll see what we get, and I'll probably do a little haul when we get home. So let's get into Trader Joe's and see what we can find. Real quick Trader Joe's haul, because obviously I have to put a lot of the stuff away. So we're gonna start with the first bag here. I did use both of my Trader Joe's bags. First bag, we have the 4 cheese ravioli. We haven't done these in a while. I also got the spinach tortellini. I haven't been to Trader Joe's in probably 2 months now. I think I've been since we moved, but I could be wrong. We haven't done those pastas in a while, so I figured I'd grab them. I also got one of the California rolls. I think I'm gonna eat this right now because I haven't eaten a ton today and I need to get some more food. So we're gonna do that. Got a couple of the overnight oats, peanut butter and vanilla. Take those to work for breakfast. More of the roasted garlic hummus. I ran out of this a little while ago, and obviously since I haven't been to Trader Joe's, I haven't repurchased. So got more of that. For a couple lunches, I have the green chili chicken bowl, the orange chicken bowl, and then also the chicken burrito bowl. I can just throw those in the freezer and eat them at any time. Also for lunch, I have the turkey club wrap. I'll probably take that Monday or Tuesday. I also got a couple hold the cones. This is the chocolate one, and then this is the coffee bean one. Ryan's not gonna eat the coffee bean one because he tries to stay away from caffeine, so that one's for me. But I got the chocolate one in case he wanted. And then last thing in this bag is the steamed chicken soup dumplings. I got these because I keep seeing Tara Michelle here on YouTube. I'll have her channel linked above and below. I keep seeing her eat these and they look really good in all of her vlogs, so I figured I would get them to try. First bag done. Now on to the second bag. We have some everything but the bagel crackers. Again, I just wanted some more snacky kind of things. So I did also buy some of the pita crackers because I was out of those as well. Have those for the hummus. Some sea salt brownie bites. These are really good. Some mint. I was going to get some at Vaughn's last week, but they didn't have any, so got some of that. Another lunch, the turkey apple cheddar sandwich. We all know that I love this one, so I have that. I also bought a salmon fillet. Ryan and I think, are going to try to start eating a little bit healthier. So that means a little less red meat, which we don't do a ton of red meat, but obviously with the taco bowls, we have ground beef and like spaghetti and things like that. So I bought a salmon for us to try. Hopefully this is enough for the two of us. Ryan usually eats like bigger portions than I do, so that would probably be okay if we both ate like the same portion sizes, but he'll probably eat a little bit more of that than I will. And I don't know what we'll do it with. We have broccoli, maybe some rice, who knows, but I figured we could try it. I bought a bottle of La Marca Prosecco because I finished the other bottle that I had a couple days ago, and I just always like to have a bottle on hand. That's my favorite Prosecco. I like it on its own, and I also like it in an Aperol Spritz or a Hugo Spritz. So again, I just like to have a bottle on hand, and I used my other one, so got one of those. This is more exciting because it's not something that I usually get. I found a bottle of the Trader Joe's Platinum Reserve Merlot. Now, I'm still working my way through different types of reds. I know I like Cabernet, and I know I like Pinot Noir. Merlot is kind of a little bit more out there for me, but it's a Platinum Reserve bottle, so I figured I would get it. It was only like $16 or something like that, so got that to try. And that is everything. So now I'm gonna put all this stuff away and get back on my computer, get some editing in before Ryan gets home. Happy Sunday. It is about 10 o'clock and I've been up since 8-ish. Ryan left for work about 45 minutes ago, so it's just me and the cats until he gets home. But I have decided that I'm not going to go on a walk today. I would love to, just for mental health reasons and obviously just to get outside and get some movement in, but I'm just not really feeling it today. I just kind of feel like rotting a little bit. So I am not gonna go on a walk. So I did already make a coffee. I have that here. I'm gonna drink that, and I do need to make a thumbnail for the vlog. I exported and uploaded it last night, so it's already ready to go. I just need to make a thumbnail for it real quick and just tidy up some things in the description and things like that. So I'm gonna do that so I can get it live. And then I think I'm still going to shower this morning and just wash my hair and like get it done. That way I don't have to do it tonight. And then I'm just gonna be doing some laundry and doing some things around here. I do already have my work stuff in the wash, so that's going. And then after I shower, I'll wash the towels, and we have a full laundry basket. So I'm gonna do that after the towels. And then I think we're just gonna chill today. I do want to stream at some point, and since Ryan works later today, I can put it off a little bit if I want to, like start at 3 if need be, but I would like to go live at least for a little bit and do something. So that's kind of the plan for today. It's just gonna be a pretty chill, lazy Sunday, I think, which will be nice because I feel like last weekend I kind of just like did a lot, getting my nails done, going to the grocery store twice, and just like kind of doing a bunch of stuff. So I kind of wanted to take this weekend to like chill a little bit more. I obviously went to the grocery store yesterday with Ryan, went to Trader Joe's and did some things yesterday. So today we're gonna take it a little bit easier and just vibe. I'm gonna drink my coffee, make a thumbnail, and then I'm going to also make something to eat. I'll probably do some avocado toast, which, as I know, super millennial, but I have all those avocados that I bought last weekend that I need to use, so that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm just yapping. So I'm gonna make this thumbnail and grab something to eat, and then we're just gonna see where the rest of the day takes us. after 1, I have showered and washed my hair and obviously blow dried it as well. So I figured I would probably start getting ready to stream. I'm thinking I probably won't stream until like 3, so I still have a couple hours, but I figured I might as well get ready now and just get it out of the way because then I can just kind of relax until I stream. I'm going to do my makeup. I'm using the same products that I've been using for a couple months now. So they are the same products that I used in my Get Ready With Me with Mainly NYX products. So I will link that above and below if you're interested in any of the products I'm using. But I'm going to do my makeup and then we're just going to chill and then we'll share in a couple hours. 7:15 and I ended stream like 45 minutes ago, but Ryan is home and he's showering and we are going to do that salmon for dinner. So I'm going to figure out how we're going to cook it and what we're going to have it with. Probably just some broccoli, maybe some rice. We'll see, but that's the plan for dinner. And then we're going to figure out something to watch. We did start Fountain of Youth last night, so we'll probably continue that. Doubt we'll finish it tonight, but we'll watch some more of that and probably just do that and eat dinner, and then maybe I'll get on my computer and do a little bit of editing tonight. I would kind of like to fall asleep earlier than later tonight, obviously. Plus, I do have a little bit of a headache. I don't think I've drank enough water today. So I am hopefully going to be in bed at like 9:30. We'll see. As I said last week, one of these days I'll get my nighttime routine down and I'll fall asleep earlier, but we'll figure that out. Anyways, I'm going to go look at the salmon and get it started, and then we will just enjoy the rest of our evening.